Actually, there is a dealing with the German, in the German public with colonialism. But if you ask me personally, if that is a discussion or discourse we need to have, I don't know. I just want to explain, just before I was saying about the time after 89, and colonialism got back into the cities, and colonialism got back into German city, in the German capital, in one specific building, and that's the Humboldtforum. And it's a rebuilding of a castle. There was a Prussian castle in the middle of the city. This castle was almost destroyed through the war, and then it was destroyed also by the GDR. The GDR system built there on that space their main political building to show their power. After reunification, it was one of the most visible legacies in the city of the GDR government. And it was a long discussion what we do with the building and so on. Then there was said it's a toxic building, we have to clean the area. And so it was crumbled down for I think 2 years. It was a very slow process. It was, I could see it was very interesting. Then we had for 2 years, I think 2 or 3 years, an empty space, which I have a very wonderful remembrance to that time. It was amazing to have a huge empty space in the middle of the city where you had all these important representations. So through all the time, since the beginning of since after reunification, there was a plan to have the castle back, this Prussian castle. And so actually they brought people together, the planning together, the money together. So a lot of private donors are also paying into it. And now we have this Humboldtforum, which is from the outside, a mixture of the Prussian castle and modern architecture. And then there was another decision made to bring the ethnological collections from the skirts into the middle. And since then, we have a discussion about colonial legacies in Berlin, because when they started to come up with this project, nobody really thought about that the objects of the ethnological collections are connected with a brutal colonial history. And since then, we have a discussion where these objects are coming from, what is the German colonial history, why have we to talk about it, oh, there is racism, and so that is happening. But on the other, which is one part, it's good because it's important, but on the other hand, I'm wondering what would have happened after 89 if we were able to imagine a totally different future and not to go back in time and take these old forms of representations like this Prussian castle and taking these ethnological collections and bring them into the middle and trying to rethink a future out of a past, which was a brutal history, but people were not really aware of that brutal history. And that I would like to discuss. And so if people ask me what we should do with the Humboldt-Forum, if we want to decolonize Germany, I think I say we have to talk about the time after Humboldt-Forum, and that we really have to think how we can undo the Prussian castle.